Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Let's go now.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. That pass play, good for 22. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, the handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll be taken down.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up first and goal.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, first and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. To the pylon, he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First play, and May goes to the air. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Patriots are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
70 Timberwolves. Rocco 80. 79 Bronco. Warrior 70.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the give, this is Stevenson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York. Second down and 8. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down. Though we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Gray brought in motion. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They're going. It's May, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone, and it pays off with first and goal.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
May to throw again. Got it into the hands of Mims. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now here's second and goal. That ball loosely, and it is out. The Jets have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Throwing now from the gun. Catch made, right side by Wilson. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Back to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Now, faking the give. He's going to look deep for Adams. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots will have great field position right around midfield.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato bouncing the ball back and forth. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 range, 70 range.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, ready? 19 Lion. Shut up. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. Finding space at the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box them out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll get that to Wilson. 12 yards on that hookup, and the Jets have a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to the air one more time. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Hall. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
So pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Unlock line, unlock line. Ready?
Another run here with Hall. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They put Adams in motion.
Check out.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Only to about the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Get it. Viking 18.
They put Wilson in motion. Now this time they'll look to throw. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jabril Peppers up from his safety spot to bring him down.
Ready up. Take, go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Set, go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Cowboy 80. Get up.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go now.
A give. Here's Hall. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 11 yards as they move the chains.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here. And
he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. Here's a 2nd and 6. May gonna look to throw. And that's gonna wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's gonna bring up a 3rd down.
Believe it or not, Mike, there are quarterbacks in the league that would rather take a sack than throw a ball away. Remember, that affects their completion percentage. So kudos to him for not being selfish, and I promise you that offensive line, they're taking note.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Throwing is May. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he will score.
Yo, what happened to my defense? Like, everybody just stayed home.
Greg, they are pecking away.
This
at
game
one
is
now.
fucking
Very big
stupid, man.
touchdown. Gets them right within reach.
Like, I didn't even run commit.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make
Oh,
this one
shit. I knew you was going to throw it there, too.
Caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
This game is far from over.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Give up the middle with Hall. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They will run it over center with Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets first down. They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.